Hello and welcome to another episode of the fairy tale fanfiction reading, or the fanfiction reading of the story called A Fairy Tale Christmas Mira-cle. So we went through like 5 chapters last time, I think. Yes. So let's try to do that a little bit more. 5-6 chapters, just to make sure we don't do too many episodes on this one. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Revenge is sweet. Mira's POV. We were done playing with card games, so I went to go make some cupcakes for dessert. As I was walking, I swore I saw a white blur above me. Noxus came up to me and asked, "What are you going to make?" "Follow me," I responded brightly. As we were in the kitchen doorframe, I saw Carla and Happy sitting on the table. "You and Noxus have to kiss," she mimicked me. I was about to walk over the other way to see Joel and Urza behind us. "Fine," I responded calmly. Noxus leaned in and I just stood there frozen. Then it finally happened. Then I remembered everything that happened between us when we were children. I gave in and made it perfect for both of us. Levy's POV. This is like the interesting cabin where like things are just gonna be very weird. Or this is the weird cabin, that's what it is. Alright. I was becoming bored because I had no books to read. I just sat there listening to the others talk with Lily in my lap. "What's wrong, Shrimp?" Gajo asked me. "Oh, nothing. I just don't have anything to read," I responded. "Why do you always need a book?" he asked me in an "Are you seriously kidding me" voice. "I just like books," I said back in a duh tone. Gray got up. "Hey guys, I think Mira left some cookies here. Who wants one?" Everybody, including me, raised their hand. "Juvia would be glad to help Cray-sama." Juvia followed Cray calmly. "Hey Cray," I called. "Yeah?" he asked. He stopped right under the mistletoe with Juvia. "You and Juvia need to look up," I said cheerfully while pulling out my phone and started recording. They both slowly looked up and blushed a bit. Finally they kissed. "Hey Shrimp, why are you recording this?" he asked after about 20 seconds of them kissing. They pulled apart and awkwardly walked into the kitchen. "I was recording that because I can use this as a payment if Mira ever gets mad at me," I tell him as I stop recording. "Did you see the guys' faces when you told them to look up?" "What?" "Somebody screwed that up. I assume it was supposed to say Gajil," said, starting to laugh. "Oh, Mavis, yes, their reaction was the best." I started laughing with him. When Kajo mentioned 20 seconds, they panicked so much. Lily said, joining our laughter. They came back out with a plate full of cookies and sat in opposite chairs, avoiding our eye contact. Romeo's POV. I was watching Natsu and Lucy. They were acting normal, almost lovey-dovey actually. Natsu asks Lucy for food. She playfully swats at his arm, then gets a bowl and some popcorn for him. We were playing a team card game, and so far we're at a tie. When he lays down the winning card, "We won," she said happily. Without thinking, we both stood up. I picked her up by the waist and kissed her. Surprisingly, she kissed back. We heard 2 certain mages saying "aw" in the background. We pulled apart, both blushing too much. "Don't awe us, you guys have to do a dare now." When I said that, they looked crushed. When he spoke up, "You have to..." Let's move along. "The dare gone wrong." Jeez. Wendy's POV. I was thinking about what Natsu's and Lucy's dare should be. Should they kiss in front of Mira? Oh wait, I've got it. You guys have to confess to each other in front of everyone else, I say, becoming excited. "What? No!" they asked in unison. They were freaking out, avoiding eye contact and blushing at the same time. "Maybe just in front of Mira, with her recording you." I tell them, making them calm down a little bit. "Still no," Lucy freaked. Romeo started laughing and pointed at my phone. I started laughing too. They looked at us like we were crazy. "What?" they asked, genuinely confused. "If you don't do this, we will edit the video of your kiss earlier to make it look like it was longer than it actually was," Romeo said in a chill voice. "Nani?" Lucy shouted. "Nani?" Lucy shouted. Natsu said a few censored things, which I forcefully tried to forget. "Okay, fine," they said in defeat. Oh, God. Okay. We were now just sitting in silence in the kitchen when Carla came in. It has stopped snowing, she said. Yay! We all rushed outside. Saw the others do the same. Lucy came up to me. Hey, Mira, we talk to you in private. She seemed nervous. She wanted to talk about Natsu? Wait, but she said we, and Natsu isn't here. So could she and Natsu want to talk to me about their love? It's so... Oh, I can't say that. That was probably terrible. But, fuck it. Mira? Lucy asked as I made a small squeal. I'm fine. I gave her my most jubilant smile. She led me to a private place behind a cabin. There Natsu was. Hey, Mira, we need you to record this, Natsu said nervously. What are you guys doing? I asked curiously. A dare from Romeo and Wendy because we lost a game to them. Lucy spoke, looking down at her feet. I pulled out my phone and set it on camera, then video. Alright, way to be specific about that. See, with stories you need to add details in, but there are just some details that you do not need to add in. Like the most unnecessary details. And that is one of them. She fucking... Yes, pulled out her phone and started recording. That's about all you need to say. You don't need to say, set it on camera, then video. You fucking know already. I waited to see what they were going to do. Lucy Hartfilia, ever since I brought you to Fairy Tale, you took a special place in my heart. I was trying to fangirl in my head. The thing is that you made me so happy, he finished stuttering. Some of my fangirling was about to leak out. Natsu Tragno, ever since you saved me from the ship, even if you had motion sickness. Hey! Natsu cut in. You filled in that emptiness that was from my father, from taking me to Fairy Tale, and I wouldn't be here today without you, she finished. I love you, they said at the same time. They kissed, but this time I could tell that they wanted to kiss, not because of mistletoe. Finally I squealed. That brought them out of their trance. I looked at them. Come on, please keep going, I said cheerfully. We all come back around to find that everyone was coincidentally in front of the cabin. Lucy saw this and grabbed Livy's hand and dragged her into the cabin. I saw Lucy and Mira go behind the girls' cabin. Romeo and Wendy were in front of the cabin looking very excited. What's so bad that Lucy hasn't told me about? I walked to the cabin and hear them talking. Everyone else saw this and came over to listen with me. We heard the whole thing. While we were still processing what we just heard, they came out from behind the cabin. Lucy was embarrassed and dragged me into the girls' cabin. She questioned me. How much did you hear? Did you hear everything? Did Romeo and Wendy call you over? First off, Lou, calm down. Second of all, we heard everything. Yes. And no, Wendy and Romeo did not call us over. She covered her eyes with the back of her hands and plopped down on the couch. So does this mean you guys are dating? I asked. I don't know, said a voice behind me. Turn around to see it was Natsu. So, Luz, are we dating? He asked hopefully. She had turned around when she heard his voice. She smiled sweetly. Of course, Natsu. They both walked out of the cabin hand in hand and announced that they were dating. Everyone congratulated them except for Mira. She just fainted. Loxus caught her and was absent-mindedly, if that's a word, stroking her hair. Both Mira and Lucy have found their princes. I think Wendy has too. Wait, Romeo found his Juliet. Shut up! I wish I could find a prince. Sigh. What's wrong, Shrimp? Gosh, you'll ask me. I blushed slightly. Oh, nothing, I said. All right. No! No! Stop! No! Let me leave. Childish challenge, I guess. Urza's POV. We went inside for dinner and crowded around the fire in the girls' cabin with hot chocolate. Lucy and Natsu were sitting in one chair snuggling. Jalal sat next to me on the couch, so close that our shoulders were touching. Mira and Levy were taking turns reading Christmas stories, and at the end, Winnie started to sing a beautiful and breathtaking song. She used basic wind magic that she picked up from a book Levy gave to her. The air compressed neon... shut up. from around the room and manipulated the neon color with temperature. Yeah, but there's not enough to whatever. The pictures were to go with her song. I felt myself get tired and put my head on Jalal's shoulder. I hear him chuckle and stroke my hair. What is he doing? Why do I feel so anxious? Then a few bakas shattered the peacefulness. Oi, Ice Princess, I bet Winnie can kick Romeo's butt, he said. he yelled. Want to bet, Pyro? Gray shot back. Yeah, I feel the love from here, Natsu, Romeo said when he patted his shoulder. I'm actually quite curious, I admitted, taking my head off Joel's shoulder. The rest of the girls nodded their heads in agreement. Okay then, Romeo Conbolt, I challenge you to a friendly battle at 12 p.m. tomorrow, when he said, holding out her hand. He shook it. I gladly accept, Wendy Marvel. Or Marvell, I guess. He accepted. All of the young adults, except for me, stared at them because of their maturity. Hello, Mira? When he waved her hands in front of Mira and Lox's face. Everyone snapped out of their trance. We all went to bed and thought about what tomorrow would bring. Day 3, Mira said the days before. God. Romeo's POV, I think. I woke up to clanging and yelling from Urza outside the door. Dang, that woman is loud, Grace mumbled, sitting up. You talking about me, stripper? Natsu yelled, sitting up. Look who's up, I said, laughing a little bit. Natsu fell back asleep a few seconds after I spoke. That flame idiot woke up just to pick a fight with me, Gray yelled. I walked into the kitchen and put pre-made pancakes that Mira made into the microwave. Wow, that's classy. I put syrup on the table and a plate of pancakes out. Food, I called. As soon as they came in, I knew that I wouldn't get any food from them. So I got dressed and walked to the girls' cabin. I knocked on the door and Wendy answered it. Hi, Romeo, she sounded ecstatic. Hi, Wendy. I was wondering if I could eat with you guys, I asked timidly. Sure, she replied and stepped aside so that I could come in. I walk in and sit at the table. Hi, Romeo. Let me guess, the boys are eating all the food, or are going to eat all the food. Wow, good fucking guess. Lucy says as I sat down. I just nodded my head. When he sits across from me, my hand hands me a glass of milk. Here, Romeo, Levy said, handing me a plate with pancakes on it along with syrup and utensils. Thanks, girls. The boys are just useless sometimes, I say, cramming my face full of pancake. Romeo? Wendy asked. Yeah, I say, and wipe my mouth off. Do you want me to use my maximum power, or keep it simple? Wendy asked me, cocking her head to one side and smiled sweetly. You can go all out if you want, I say, smiling back to her. Okay, if you say so. She picks up my empty dish and glass and puts it in the sink. 12 p.m. Oh shit, it's high noon. Wendy's POV. Romeo told me that I could go all out. So at the end, I will use my weakest Dragon Slayer's secret art. Mira had found a great clearing in the wood for our battle. Romeo and I stood on opposite sides. Ready, go, Urza yelled. I started by dodging his attacks. I enhanced my speed, and when I saw an opening, I sent a weak enough talent attack so it wouldn't hurt him. I succeeded in knocking him backwards. The battle continued. He hit me a good few times, and then when he was about to hit me hard, I used my Dragon Slayer's secret art. When I used that attack, it knocked the wind out of him. Nice, Wendy, you win, Romeo said. He grimaced while trying to stand up. Let's get you healed, I say, and help him stand up. I saw Mira signal everyone to leave. Note to self, kill Mira later. I guided Romeo under a tree and we sat down. I rolled his pant leg up to reveal his left ankle. I start to work on healing it. Where else hurts? I asked softly. I rolled down his pant leg and he responded, my cheek is just a bruise, so I'll be fine, he told me. No, let me heal you. No! Oh my god. Fuck! Sorry, Nick, but not now. Bruh. Fuck. God damn it, I'll deal with that later. I think we're gonna have to end this after this chapter's over. Oh god, okay. Bruh. Sorry, alright. Oh god, okay. I insisted and pushed him down as he tried to get up. He caved in and let me get close to him. I quickly healed his cheek. Thanks, Wendy, he whispered. I will heal you any time, I replied gently. I kissed his cheek and he looked at me and hugged me. No, I mean, thank you for caring about me. He whispered into my ear. It was weird that he didn't react to me kissing him, but I shook it off. He stands up, let's catch up with the others. He offers me his hand. I took a hold of it, and he pulls me up off the ground. We walk through the forest holding hands. Shut up! He offers me his hand. I took a hold of it and he pulls me up off the ground. We walk through the forest holding hands. When I started to see the cabins, I let go of his hand. We emerged from the trees to see Mira was showing everyone something. Carl looked irritated, and the girls were saying kawaii over and over again. And the boys looked like they didn't really care. Mira saw me and tried to hide the picture. I used the wind to make the picture sweep out of her hand and into mine. Romeo and I stared at it. Mira taking a picture of me kissing Romeo's cheek. I saw Lucy was hiding something too. Again, I swept it out of her hand, and this time into Romeo's grasp. It was a picture of Romeo and I hugging. We dropped the pictures and ran to the girls' cabin and locked the door. Ugh, I say, will Mira ever stop interfering in our lives? Truthfully, not until her ships are complete, Romeo trailed off. We finally come out after 3 hours to see everyone building snowmen. Or in Lucy's case, a snow Plu. That's really stupid. We start to help Lucy build some of Plu's friends. At one point, Loki came out to have fun playing in the snow. Then Aquarius came out. Pretend Lucy can still... I don't even know. And quote unquote, you finally got yourself a boyfriend. Now you better be careful. He might be the only one you have a chance with. Just before Lucy could yell at her. At the end of the day, we ate dinner and fell asleep around the fire in Mira's cabin. Okay, since my friend is bothering me about stuff, we're gonna end this here. Just because, yeah, we're done for now. Again, same story. Next time it'll be something slightly different, and then in this story we will continue with hopefully more than just like 2 chapters or whatever. All right.